Hey, great morning. You know, we had a full moon earlier this morning. It is now set. Now it's all sunshine. Temperatures not bad this morning. Temperatures in the low 70s for most of us, but it's going to be another hot day, and the heat is just getting started. More on that coming up.
Worried riders this morning. What we know after Tampa police say a passenger attacked a Hart bus driver, killing him. Plus, billboard blaze. A Times Square ad ignites. This morning, investigators, they're trying to figure out how it started. Plus, a Tampa restaurant putting its own spin on some classic Italian dishes. That's definitely some food for thought. It is Sunday, May 19th, 2019. You are up on the bright side. Hashtag on the bright side. We want to know what you're doing today. If you got any pictures of the moon,
right?
Send us the moon.
Definitely want to see that.
Sunrise, yeah. We'll take anything and everything.
Yeah, and it's great outside this morning. A little bit of humidity, but Josh, still not bad. You know, there are many mornings we walk outside and it's like, whoa, it smacks you in the face. But really not the case this morning.
Lighter smack this morning.
A little smack, just a little wake you up smack. That's
there you
right.
go.
Hey, let's go outside. This is the airport. This is Tampa International. A bit of a heat wave starting to develop. We'll tell you about this heat wave in a few minutes.
All right, Rick. Well, we want to make the most of the time that you've got with us here this morning, so let's get you in the know. And this morning, we do expect to learn more about the passenger Tampa police say attacked a Hart bus driver, stabbing him to death. This happened yesterday. It was on Nebraska near Linebaugh Avenues. Police say the man then ran off the bus. He ran toward 275 just a few blocks away where he was caught. But this seemingly random attack is really worrying some regular riders.
I live right here, so it makes me sick to think that we could have been on that bus. You know, he just came to work that day to make a living for his family, and now he won't be able to make it home because somebody took his life in a senseless way.
Well, police have not yet released the name of the driver or that man arrested, but they say that there were cameras on the bus along with several witnesses as well. In Clearwater, investigators are working to identify a body that was found behind a home here in Stevenson Creek. The discovery was made yesterday afternoon. Investigators are also trying to figure out just how long that body had been there. Well, look at this, the aftermath of severe storms in Arkansas, where we've learned a grandmother grabbed her one-year-old grandchild out of harm's way just moments before this tree came crashing through their house. Yesterday's severe weather, including some powerful twisters, hit several of the Great Plains states. And happening tomorrow, the Tampa parents battling for their right to decide how to treat their child's cancer will be back in court. 3-year-old Noah McAdams, he was diagnosed with leukemia in April. It was earlier this month a judge ruled that he must receive his previously scheduled chemo. This despite his parents' wishes to use medical marijuana and other natural remedies instead.
Because there's still so many side effects that he could have for the rest of his life from chemotherapy. And these other options that we're considering, they don't have proven studies that they are necessarily as effective yet, but they do have way less side effects. And if he were to fall into relapse, for example, during the holistic medicine, we would absolutely consider taking him to chemotherapy at that point, because then we had failed.
All right, the story that's already garnered national attention. Tomorrow's court appearance is to discuss Noah's court-ordered chemo treatments and whether more will be necessary. Well, bright lights and flashy signs, they're a staple of Times Square, but flames? Yeah, not so much. Check this out. This morning, they are still trying to figure out what caused this electric billboard to burst into flames yesterday. Luckily, no one was hurt. Firefighters were able to put that fire out fairly quickly. Arnold Schwarzenegger will not be pressing charges against the man who attacked him during an event in South Africa. You can see in this video here posted to Twitter, the man comes up from behind, appears to just kick him to the ground. Security jumped in. They were able to grab that guy. As for the 71-year-old actor, you might have seen there, he just pops right up, quickly shook it off, and then went back to what he was doing. Yikes. Well, video gamers are doing much more than just beating battles online. They're also going to be racking up some points today to raise money for local children's hospitals in a very special tournament that's happening in Clearwater. Let's get to Brightside reporter Madison Oliver. She's been putting her gaming skills to the test this morning, too. How's it going?
Good morning. Yes, I'm not playing right now. And I think I've been getting some lessons, so I might get back in the gamer seat, Josh.
I was going to say, you got 30 minutes to prepare. We'll see you in that gaming seat. Next time, I hope. I want to see you put your skills to the test. All right, Madison, thanks so much. Time now is 8:07. Let's take a look at what else is happening across Tampa Bay today. It's the final day of the Tampa Bay Boat Show at the State Fairgrounds. It's a good day to be out on the boat as well. Organizers say the event, it's a great way to see, compare all the models on the market now. They've got seminars as well. Free life jackets for the kiddos. it's free to get in, too, which
It's
you
not
can't
at the
beat.
Trop, it's at the fairgrounds.
It's at the fairgrounds. Yeah, this is some old video, it looks like,
Okay.
from the Trop. Just thank you for pointing that out.
You don't get to run the bases.
No, you don't get to run the base. That starts at 10 o'clock this morning. Hey, it's also the last day of the Tampa Bay Regional Mega Pet Adoption Event being hosted by the Hernando County Animal Services. Up to 700 cats and dogs from all over the Bay Area here will be available for adoption. The adoption fees will be waived. That runs from 10 until 2. It's at the Hernando County Fairgrounds, and all the animals available, they've been spayed, neutered, they'll be vaccinated, microchipped, so you should be good to go.
You'll be
You're
a
looking
hero.
You'll be a hero,
Absolutely.
no doubt. And bring home a new puppy
There
maybe
you
today.
go. Oh, yeah.
Well, last weekend, you weren't here, but Natalie and I were talking about this viral Twitter poll asking if you
Yes, I
wash your
saw that.
legs in the shower. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
What, do you wash your
Of
legs?
course.
Thank
Head
you.
to toe, right?
Thank you. I don't know why this was even a thing. Well, apparently there's more of a thing now because this weekend we've got another shower-related viral question. Ready for this?
Yeah, I think.
Do you wash your feet in the shower?
Yes.
This, again, why are we asking?
Who wants stinky feet? Josh?
No, right. Take a look at some of these responses. User Snacks here says, well, you should just go ahead and start today and just don't tell anyone that you didn't already wash your feet. Yeah, I would agree. And then there was Angie/Lucy. Let's see what she had to say. She knows when her feet need to be washed because they're her feet. And I would assume that is every day. Yeah,
Let's hope so.
When it's humid and as hot as it is
The
around
be-
here,
Right, wash
You
your
better
feet.
be
The
washing.
better question is, do you have to sit down to wash your feet?
I guess that depends, Rick. Yes.
Great visuals, huh?
I don't want it. That was a little too much.
I'm not saying, come on.
No. Well, at least we both are feet washers here, avid
Yes.
feet washers. All right, coming up here, looking for a summer job. Well, this one's about as Florida as it gets. Just no fear of gators, please. Time now is 8:12 on your Bright Side Sunday. Josh Sidorowitz here with Rick Kirby, who's in for Natalie this
Hey,
morning.
Josh.
Hello to you. So we've been talking about all of the heat that's on our way, but hopefully you got a chance to check out the incredible moon. That we
Yeah,
got
so,
last
this was full last night. It set this morning, though. The moon set was at 7:20 this morning, and it was great. But if you didn't get a chance to see it last night, it will rise this tonight in a heat wave here, really from much of the southeastern United States.
All right, time once again, the stories that are quintessentially Florida that'll make you ask what is going on, what the Florida. Rick's here with us as well, so let's get this going. Earlier this month, there was a Largo man who was arrested after he stole a state trooper's cruiser, which is never a good idea.
Does not sound like a good idea.
Never ends well. But now we've got a first-hand view of what had actually happened there. So look at this. The Florida Highway Patrol released this dash camera video. This is along the Florida Turnpike in Okeechobee County. Authorities say that Shane Jensen, who you see on the right there, he appeared to be in some kind of medical distress. So when the trooper went to get Jensen water, that's when, look, he jumped into the car and then he took off.
Shane.
He was eventually caught, but that was after a high-speed chase, and he got up. He was going pretty quick, and it's thank goodness nobody was hurt because that could have really ended.
That is seriously scary. When you're out with your family and stuff, something like that can happen. It's unbelievable.
Wow. Yeah. So, not a good idea.
No. So Josh, are you looking for a side job?
Yeah, good side hustle couldn't hurt,
A
right?
side hustle, I
why
like
not?
that. Yeah, Pinellas County is looking for alligator hunters, so there you go.
Oh,
The
no,
Florida
not that,
Fish- No? The pay's great.
Yeah, it better be.
Anyway, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission put out a call for contracted gator trappers. You can apply until May 29th.
Do they have, what do you call it, hazard pay? Hazard
Yeah,
pay if you're dealing with gators?
Maybe it comes with some sort of insurance.
I hope so.
Yeah, you've got good insurance here.
I've not that good, I don't think. All right. Hey, getting creative with the class. Oh, hey, before we move on here, we wanted to show you something. What did we want to show you? The beauty of live TV. Can we take a look at this traffic cam? Not the gator, but the traffic cam. We've got a little friend this morning
Oh, look at that.
who just is bugging out there right on our traffic cam looking down on I-75. So he's up on the bright side. We're up on the bright side.
Stay away from the windshields.
No kidding. Watch out. All right. Here we go. Let's move on now. Getting creative with the classics. The restaurant that's putting a unique spin on some Italian favorites. All right, before you head out to the store today, there's a couple recalls from the week that you might have missed, so let's get you caught up. We'll start with this. A St. Petersburg company is issuing a recall of its 4-ounce Biltmore smoked sockeye salmon. 7 Seas International USA issuing the recall because of possible listeria contamination, which can cause, of course, serious and sometimes deadly infections. Public grocery stores in Florida, the only place where this salmon was sold. And listen up, Ford drivers out there. The car company is recalling 270,000 Ford Fusions for a gear shift problem that could cause the cars to roll away. The recall is for 2013 through 2016 Fusions. Ford is recommending using the parking brake until you can get your vehicle fixed. And the FDA is issuing a recall on tattoo ink contaminated with bacteria. Symptoms of a tattoo ink infection include rashes or lesions where the ink is applied. The FDA warns that some tattoo infections can result in permanent scarring as well. And you can learn all about these recalls and any others we've got posted on our website right now at WTSP.com. Well, if you are looking for the best bolognese in your life, look no further than Ava. At least that's according to our 10 News resident foodie Candice Aviles, who shows you how this Italian restaurant is putting its own unique spin on some traditional favorites.
When you walk...
Well, if you are wondering about what the price range is, it's about 10 to 15 bucks for lunch, Candice found out, and about 20 to 25 bucks if you want to have dinner there. But Candice says, gold stars, she's telling you that bolognese is priceless. All right, time now is 8:26. Let's go back out live to Madison Allworth, who is finally playing some Super Smash Brothers.
Yes, good morning. I am playing Super Smash. And coming up soon, 200 players are going to be doing exactly this, just battling it out. But they're doing more. They're also giving back. I'm going to tell you all about the organization making this possible coming up.
Right now on your Bright Side Weekend, breaking ranks. For the first time, a fellow Republican congressman is now calling for President Trump's impeachment. We'll show you who. Plus, a lasting legacy, a former St. Pete cop and member of the Courageous 12 is being remembered for how he helped open the door for opportunities for minority officers in our city. And namaste. It's time to ditch those yoga mats and replace them maybe with some paddle boards. Sean Stryker will show you what that's all about. Good morning to you. It is Sunday, May 19th, 2019. You are up on the bright side here on a gorgeous Sunday morning as the sun comes up. I'm Josh Horowitz.
And I'm Rick Kirby, and it is beautiful, Josh. We've got all sunshine this morning. It's a blue sky and another great day, but hot.
But hot.
Right.
Hot is an understatement.
Yeah,
it's going to be melting out there.
It's going to get even hotter. I mean, the upcoming week, probably some mid-90s and maybe a lot of them. Let's take a look outside right now. So here's what we're looking at. As I said, it's all sunshine. 73 in Tampa right now. Out at the airport, you can see the clear sky being reported. A very light wind here. St. Pete, 76. Lakeland, 72. Sarasota, you're looking great this morning. 73 degrees there. Tampa.
This morning, police in Tampa, they're trying to figure out why a man riding a city bus stabbed the driver, killing him. The bus was headed south on Nebraska near Linebaugh when police say the man attacked and then took off. 10 News reporter Grady Trimble spoke with regular riders who say this has left them worried.
There's still no
Senseless way.
Well, police have not yet given us the name of the bus driver or the man who they arrested. This is one of the top stories on WTSP.com right now, and it is where you will find any new updates as we get them here throughout the day. A former Florida police officer who helped lead the charge for black officers to have equal opportunities has died. Retired Officer Freddie L. Crawford, he was among a group of 12 officers known as the Courageous 12. They filed a lawsuit in federal court against the city of St. Petersburg in 1965 because they were not allowed to apply for promotions. They could only work in certain neighborhoods, and they were told they could only arrest other black people. Retired Officer Leon Jackson, the last remaining survivor now of this group, says it was Crawford's idea to sue in the first place. Here's what he said when he learned of Crawford's passing.
It's very hurtful. I felt that a legend had left us. A leader, a truly leader had left us.
A victory for the officers did finally come 3 years later. That was in 1968. And from then on, they were able to freely serve and be considered for promotions. Crawford was 81 years old. Tampa police are remembering 3 heroes who died 21 years ago as National Police Week now comes to an end. It was this day in 1998 that is considered the deadliest day for Tampa Bay law enforcement. That is when a convicted felon who was being questioned in the shooting death of his girlfriend's 4-year-old son escaped from his handcuffs and killed 2 Tampa police officers. 2 Tampa police detectives, Florida State Trooper was also killed. The suspect wound up later killing himself. Well, for the first time ever, a Republican congressman is calling for President Trump's impeachment. U.S. Representative Justin Amash of Michigan making waves with a series of tweets yesterday. He says he had read the full report by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, and he had concluded that there is a, quote, threshold for impeachment. Amash also said that Attorney General William Barr's 4-page summary, quote, deliberately misrepresented the full report. So far, no response yet from the president on Twitter. Joe Biden kicking off his first official campaign rally in Philadelphia, where he will have his campaign headquarters. Voters in the heavily Democratic city could make all of the difference here in determining who wins Pennsylvania in 2020. Of course, a big battleground state, the same battleground state that helped propel President Trump to victory. The former vice president taking direct aim at the president. Listen.
I know how to make government work. Not because I've talked or tweeted about it, but because I've done it.
Well, the new Quinnipiac University poll is showing that Biden is leading the pack of Democrats in Pennsylvania, with the president trailing several of them, including Biden. You can see right there, 53 to 42%. Well, gaming for a good cause. Video gamers in Clearwater, they won't just be racking up points online here today. They're also going to be raising money for local children's hospitals. Let's get right to Brightside reporter Madison Allworth. She is live there with more on what is called Gamers on the Edge tournament. Hey, Madison.
Giving back to a great cause.
Madison, I'm just so impressed at your multitasking right now, reporting and playing the game.
I mean, listen, who didn't do this as a kid? You're talking to your parents as you're playing with your sibling. You know, I don't know if I've always, when it comes to games, like, oh no, well, look at that.
Her whole life has prepared her for this moment.
So I guess I'm not that good.
Live in Clearwater, thank you so much. All right, time now is 8:39. Here's a quick check at some of the other things happening across Tampa Bay today. Great day to get out on the water, Rick says. It's hot, hot, hot. You're going to need a boat, though, first. And good news, it is the final day of the Tampa Bay Boat Show. You can find it going on at the State Fairgrounds. All the latest models. This is old video from the Trop. It's at the fairgrounds, just to point out. Kids get free life jackets. You can get in for free.
Deal.
The doors open at about 10 o'clock this morning, so pretty soon.
Man, I love boating.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Why we live here, right?
That's right.
Go check it out. All right. Up to 700 cats and dogs from Hillsborough, Pasco, Polk, Citrus, and Hernando counties will be available for adoption with the fees waived today. It is the final day of the Tampa Bay Regional Mega Pet Adoption Event. Rolls right out the tongue.
Get your new best friend right here.
We've got one. I don't need any more. All right. It's from 10 until 2, though. This is at the Hernando County Fairgrounds. All these animals that are available, they have been spayed or neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped.
You never have enough friends, Josh.
I can have enough for them, but the dog probably would like some more friends, but I think we're all set. But sounds like you got your pick there if you do go check it out. All right, so I'd have to imagine that some people living in a New Jersey apartment building, they are relieved after an invasion of honeybees were removed. Could you imagine? Are you allergic to bees?
No, but I don't like them.
Well, you don't
anything
like
that's going to sting me.
No, that's true, yeah. But listen to how many bees. We're talking 50,000. Or so. The building manager called in a beekeeper to remove them after a swarm swooped into a bush out front. The beekeeper found a 6-foot hive inside the copper metal molding on the roof. It took him about 6 hours to remove them all, including the queen bee. It took the whole colony to a farm. There is one bonus, though. Honey, right?
Yeah, I love honey.
And these bees made about 60 pounds of it.
So did the people that live there get to keep this?
I don't know that the people got the honey.
They deserve the honey.
If putting up with that, that's a big hive.
Of course, the guy that got rid of the bees deserves the honey too.
True, that is true.
He can have the honey.
Could you imagine just hearing that constant buzzing in your house?
Terrifying.
What's going on in your walls?
Bugs don't belong inside.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But they inevitably in Florida find their way in some way or another, along with some lizards maybe some days. Pick your poison.
It can be a battle.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, well, from Twilight to Dark Knight,
Reactions are mixed to the rumored choice to play the new Batman.
8:44 on your Bright Side Sunday. Let's get back over to Rick Kirby in for Natalie this morning.
Yeah.
We're watching the heat, but we're also watching potentially some scattered isolated showers. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you know, and when it's in the 90s, sometimes the shower feels great, right? The clouds build up.
For a brief moment, right?
Yeah, it cools it down a little bit. Outside this morning, Josh, really pretty nice. A little bit of humidity, not terribly bad, but it is beautiful. I mean, this is a great shot downtown Tampa, and the bay just looking phenomenal. Rico Lakeland here at 72. Thanodisasa. I like saying Thanodisasa, Josh. It's a tongue twister.
One more time.
I don't want to push this. 69 for Thanodisasa here this morning. Stopped there a lot. Even some mid-90s next week. So this is really a little bit of a heat wave starting to develop from much of the southeastern United States.
Thanodisasa.
Thanodisasa. Good, Josh.
All right. Take a look at some of the things that are trending right now. Hey, if you're a Toy Story fan, you'll want to see this. You remember the scene from the second movie where Buzz, the gang, they're trying to cross the road under the construction cones? You remember, Rick? So this came to life right in front of apparently a real-life Al's Toy Barn. And if you look close, you can even see Slinky's body between the two cones, Rex's tail. Did we ever find out where this was at? No? Oh, gosh. We need to find out where this was at because that's hilarious.
That would be Epcot. Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense. Very cool, very funny. And by the way, the fourth one is coming out soon.
Yeah, I know.
This summer.
Disney's always got it going.
All right, so listen to this. From Twilight to Dark Knight, Robert Pattinson is reportedly taking over the lead role in Batman. But Variety magazine reports the deal hasn't been 100% sealed. If chosen, though, he would be the youngest actor to play the role of Batman on the big screen. The new movie is set to come out in June of 2021. So we'll see. How do you feel about that?
I'm on the fence right now. I'll give him a chance.
We'll give him a chance.
Yeah.
I feel like this isn't the first Batman choice that people have kind of had raised eyebrows over.
No, and maybe this will be the highest attending Batman movie by women. They love this guy.
Rick called it here. You heard it here first. All right. Hey, looking for a new fitness routine maybe to pick up this summer? Well, you might want to break out the bathing suit. Brightside reporter Sean Stryker takes you to the pool for this total body workout.
Hey, the temperature.
.53, here's one final check on what is making headlines here this Sunday morning. This morning, we are expecting to learn more about the passenger Tampa police say attacked a hurt bus driver, stabbing him to death. Police say the man then ran off the bus toward 275, just a few blocks away, where he was caught. This all happened yesterday. Tomorrow, the Tampa parents battling for their right to decide how to treat their child's cancer will be back in court. 3-year-old Noah McAdams was diagnosed with leukemia in April. A judge ruled he must receive his previously scheduled chemo despite his parents' wishes to use other natural remedies instead. Take a live look at the Holiday Inn in Clearwater. This is where the Gamers on the Edge for the Kids Tournament continues today. The event is raising money for game rooms at local children's hospitals. Florence, the birthplace of the Italian Renaissance, home to Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and today, another world-renowned artist, as Alita Cho shows you in a preview of what's ahead on CBS Sunday morning.
Back to life. Grazie.
Way only Sting could live, no doubt. Sting at home in Tuscany, plus the real story of Pinocchio, and more on a special edition of CBS Sunday Morning, a Sunday morning in Florence. That's coming up in just about 4 minutes here. Right
It's a great show. If you haven't seen Sunday morning, I mean, just some great
It's appointment
stories
television
like that.
still. Quality, creative storytelling. Love it. But after you get done watching Sunday morning, maybe head out, enjoy it before it gets too hot.
Yeah, well,
if this isn't hot enough for you, it only gets hotter.
Well, we have so many great things to do outside, right? We've got the beach and everybody's got a pool. There's a palm tree, Josh, every corner you go.
This is true.
You're good. You're good to go. 90 today. An isolated rain or storm chance, but otherwise mainly dry. Same kind of thing tomorrow. Very limited rain chances over the next 7 days, but it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. We're low to mid-90s during this upcoming week, so there's some heat for you.
Do those palm trees have an outlet for my fan?
Yeah, well, get one of the ones you plug in your phone. The blue.
Yeah, there we go. All right, thanks for waking up on the bright side with us. Please enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I need a fan.
Have you seen those fans you plug in your phone and use this?
Oh, yeah.